Coach T.J. Woodbury from Melbourne High School. Coach, good morning. Thanks for talking to us.
My pleasure.
Can you tell us about your team? I know it's a little bit of a rebuilding year for the boys, and the girls are looking pretty solid.
Yeah, it's an exercise in opposites at this point. We lost 9 out of 10 of our boys, 7 to graduation, 2 to decided they wanted to do other things. So it's a complete rebuilding year, an absolute rebuilding year. We have 1 kid from our varsity 7 return, Moo Brewer, who ran well today, leading the race of the mile. So he's got to learn how to be a #1 runner, which takes a few races to kind of get that feeling. But he's going to be really. He ran 800 miles this summer. He's going to be for real. And then our boys have worked so hard this summer. I don't know what the postseason's going to be, but I tell you, I'm having a lot of fun with this group of boys. They are working so hard to be that Melbourne team and be that image that we've had the last couple of years. I couldn't ask for a better group of workers. The girls, we return our 1 through 4 from last year, and that whole group is just working so hard. Tons of miles, hundreds of miles this summer, working together. They got a great dynamic. We got Vanessa Valentine, Alexis Baudouin, who are just great aerobically. That's their strength. And we have Ellie Baker and Rachel Greer, who are just have all kinds of surplus speed. I wish I could bottle it and give it and sell it and make a lot of money with the speed they have. So that's our 4, and our 5 it's going to be a competition for 5. We have a lot of girls who worked very hard this summer who are working for those 5, 6, and 7 spots. Samantha Smith ran well for us today. Katie Heller is projected to be in that spot, but she's at a soccer tournament, so we haven't seen her race yet. Mary Johnson, followers of her program, remember her brother Alex, who was on that first boys team to make state since the late 70s. She's with us, and she's a great worker, and Morgan Lott, and we have a couple of freshman girls that are really contributing. So our 4 is, I would put our 4 against just about any other teams in the States. Obviously Holy Trinity's great, and 1 through 4 we can run with them, and then they're awesome, so it would be a great race. And then I'd put our 1 and 4 against anybody, but 5, 6, and 7, as my girls say all the time, you're only as good as your 5 with the team score. So we're going to be working those spots, but we have the right group of girls to have the competition for it.
Were you happy with what you saw out on the course today?
You don't leave unhappy with anything from the Jamboree because it all is just a starting point. It's all the baseline. We've done our team time trial, and that was very encouraging. We had a lot of good results there. And today we haven't done the Wickham Jamboree in a couple years, so we have no baseline of team performance here for the last couple years. So it is what it is. And that's why I tell the kids, I said, take the time. It's out there. You don't even worry about it. You look at your place, you see how you competed. Did you lose focus in the middle mile? Did you compete in the last mile? Did you go out too fast in the first mile, which 99% of the kids today did? So you learn. This is your homework, and the tests are the regular season races with your finals in November.
Well, the sign of a successful program is when you can take kids, do really great work with them in high school, and then see them running off at college and being successful. If you take a look at a lot of college rosters right now, you'll see a lot of Bulldogs on it. What are your thoughts on a bunch of the folks that are running in college?
Great kids. I wish I had another couple years of eligibility. I'd love to put them in some uniforms here and run them. That'd be great. But we have Eric Fagan out at Gonzaga, and he's doing great things with Pat Tyson as his coach. Brian has Atkinson has his first race next weekend for Duke, and he's in that mix of making the travel squad. Lindsay Spraggins, a name from a couple years ago, she made the A team at Florida State and raced well this weekend. James Post is one of the best runners at UNF. Helen Mann is a fixture on the FAU team. Dylan McGee is in the top runners at Florida Gulf Coast, and after this year with the Moo Brewer, he's going to be I think he's going to be somewhere running, and Ellie Baker is going to be somewhere running. Alexis Baudouin is going to be somewhere running. So those kids are great kids, and it's not me that makes anything happen. Great kids do great things. All I do is maybe show them the path. I can't make them run it.
Thanks for talking to us, Coach. Best of luck during the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Coach Woodbury from Melbourne High.